Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the latest updates on RayGun and the PR nightmare that is her life. Her latest attempts at getting a small RayGun inspired comedy show cancelled and her absurdly greedy plans to copyright her kangaroo dance has been met with a flood of backlash by the other humans. Rachael Gunn's behaviour and personality is proving to be much like her breakdancing skills. A 0.0 caliber performance. If you're not caught up with the latest RayGun situation, Aussie comedian Steph Broadbridge produced a parody musical inspired by RayGun and her Olympic journey. RayGun the musical was advertised as a parody exploration of the breakdancer's journey to the Olympics. The show, which was to debut at Kinzela's on Sydney's Oxford Street on Saturday, was donating all proceeds to the Women's and Girls Emergency Centre. That is until RayGun unleashed her team of lawyers on the small comedy show, threatening the promoter Anthony Skinner with immediate lawsuits and effectively forcing the show to shut down and give out refunds to their disappointed fans.
Hi, I'm comedian Steph Broadbridge. I'm just hanging out in my casual day wear. My trial show tonight for RayGun the musical has been cancelled. RayGun's lawyers got in touch with the venue and threatened legal action, so we will be refunding everyone their $10 or comp ticket back. For that, her lawyers trademarked my poster, which is flattering. I hope they do something fun with that. And they were also worried that I was damaging her brand, which I would never do. She doesn't need me to do that.
Rachael's kangaroo dance is fitting for her character since she seemingly has the decision-making ability of a small marsupial, constantly jumping in front of the headlights of the Australian public and the international community and being hit with the hard, unforgiving bull bar of public opinion. The statement released by RayGun's talent agency Born Bred reads, Rachael Gunn's management and legal team is committed to protecting her intellectual property and ensuring that her brand remains strong and respected. While we have immense respect for the credible work and effort that has gone into the development of the show, we must take necessary steps to safeguard Rachael's creative rights and the integrity of her work. This action is not intended to diminish the contribution of others, but rather to ensure her brand is properly represented and protected in all future endeavours. Steph Broadbridge would appear on the project apologising to RayGun for the incident.
Last night was supposed to be your big preview night. What on earth happened?
Yeah, so we were all ready to go. We'd been doing rehearsals. I had a 8-person cast. I had band members coming from Canberra. And then I received a message from the comedy club that I was performing at that they'd had a cease and desist from RayGun's lawyers and we weren't going to be able to proceed.
What were you in breach of though? What copyright laws had you broken?
So she had trademarked a silhouette image that I'd used in a little mock-up poster.
Yeah.
And also they were concerned that I was going to be using the dance moves in the performance, and they were right to be concerned about that. I am using the dance moves.
What, you mean the kangaroo jump bit?
Yeah.
She's copyrighted that.
Steph comes off as a very authentic and likeable person in an interview, giving a 9.5 performance and clutching public opinion. News.com.au would report, since the Olympics, Gunn and her team have lodged a number of trademark applications over her B-Girl name and dance moves, and her team wrote in a statement the musical could cause confusion among the public that the production had the 37-year-old's approval. Gunn's application to trademark the name RayGun has been so far unsuccessful, while she has reportedly had an application over a silhouette image of the kangaroo dance approved. Does her greed know no bounds? It's funny that she is attempting to trademark a meme that will most likely be completely cringe and irrelevant within 2 years. I do think that trademarking the silhouette is reasonable. Rachael's social media has now been overrun with people from all over the world and all walks of life coming together in their common distastes of this woman's greedy behaviour. It's actually quite beautiful. Approximately a week later, Rachael would post a corny ass apology on her IG that absolutely no one bought.
Hi everyone, RayGun here. I just wanted to say a few words about this RayGun the musical. So the first we heard of it was last Friday when it was a story in the Sydney Morning Herald and on Channel 7 News. We were totally blindsided by this, and unfortunately the blowback was quick. People assumed that we had developed it, that we had approved it, and it damaged many relationships, both personal and professional. So this is why my management and legal team had to work so quickly to shut the musical down.
Now to the latest updates on the situation. The Sydney Morning Herald published an article which reads, Australian Olympic breakdancer Rachael Gunn is demanding $10,000 in legal fees from the owner of Small Sydney Comedy Club that had planned to stage a show called RayGun the Musical. The paper would also publish the legal letter sent from RayGun's team to the owner of ID Comedy Club. So yeah, Rachael Gunn is attempting to claw $10,000 off the venue to cover the legal costs of her legal bullying. And how can Rachael Gunn copyright Olympic recordings? They don't even belong to her. She's so delusional. On top of that, how are regular people going to copy a dance that only an elite Olympic athlete can perform? It obviously takes years of grueling training and sacrifice to get your body in a place where it can do this. In an article first published in The Conversation and later in Law Society Journal this week, authors Sarah Hook, Marie Hadley and Vicky Huang said it was unlikely Gunn would be able to enforce intellectual property over her name, her persona and her dance moves. In Australia, there is no right of publicity, meaning a person's likeness and name are open for others to use, adapt and parody. They also added Broadbridge can call a character in her musical RayGun. So yeah, some good news is that her legal maneuvering may just turn around and bite her in her ass. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Aussie content.